Anna. What is it? What is it?
Get a doctor now. Get a doctor, quick. Stay right there. I should have stopped you long ago. Give it to me!
I hate putting you through the routine, the prints and the photos, Anna, but no. Standard procedure.
Who are you and what do you want?
Hello, Bobby.
Any movement, over?
Only the birds move at this hour, sir. I mean, the sun's still trying to come up.
I didn't call you up for a weather report.
No, I take it you haven't been to bed all night, huh?
Look, don't worry about me. Well, just keep your own eyes open. I don't want any slip-ups, over.
Don't worry, there won't be any. I can assure you, Cheryl's still upstairs sound asleep, probably.
You let me know the minute there's any movement, over.
You got it. Out.
That's in or out of the place? Over.
Yes, sir.
Listen, Russ, are you awake?
I assure you, sir, I'm wide awake. I've already had breakfast.
Yeah, what about action? Any of that, over?
No, sir, it's been a quiet night. No calls have come into Miss Stansbury's, and she hasn't made any.
I want to know the minute she picks up that phone. Over and out. Questions, questions, more questions. No answers. Well, this is where... Bloody hell.
Right, I find you here.
Did you bring some coffee?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Not a bright moment in an otherwise scintillating day.
Was this a bad morning or a bad night?
Take your pick.
Look, old buddy, I know this has been easy for you.
Come on, I'm having a great time.
Oh, I doubt if you had a great time having to take a woman you love into custody. How'd she handle it?
I've got some instant around here somewhere. How do handle what?
Cheryl, she is in custody, isn't she?
No.
What are you talking about, no?
You heard?
You know, maybe I'm not awake yet. Maybe you're just having a caffeine fit. So why don't you go out someplace, get some coffee, and we'll talk about this, huh?
I didn't bring her in.
Robert, the woman admits that she was there the night that Olivia St. John was shot. She had a gun that went off more than once. Olivia ends up in the hospital in a coma. Anna ends up in jail and on trial. And you're telling me that Cheryl is still free?
Mm-hmm. At the last count, I believe she was home and sleeping very soundly.
Why? Just tell me why.
I've got to have coffee right now.
Yeah, maybe I'm still dreaming. Maybe Cheryl is in custody, Anna's back home with Duke and Robert, and we really aren't having this conversation.
We're having it. It's real enough.
Now, I don't get this, Robert. After everything that Cheryl has told you, you still haven't brought her in.
Well, there's no great mystery or meaning to it.
Yeah, and I can't see any sense to it either.
Given what she told me, it's about the only thing that does make any sense. I want to see what she does and who she contacts.
She knows she's a suspect, right?
Know that she's under 24-hour surveillance, including a phone tap.
Oh, terrific, terrific, terrific.
Look, why don't you just simply read my notes? I'm operating on a kind of a short time fuse these days, all right? So I don't need any of your Irish garbage.
Really? Now all you want me to do is plow through your scrawls? No, I'll wait for the stenographer's report.
There isn't one.
Are you telling me that you questioned her alone? Are you out of your cotton-picking mind?
I didn't want an official police recording.
Why not?
Look, Sean, either you want to read my notes or you don't. If you don't, then get out of here.
Australian waste. It's wasteful. It's wasteful. All right. Cheryl was on the balcony. Fired 2 shots. You already told me all this.
Continue.
She fired 2 shots from the gun that she got from her kidnappers? What kidnappers? Is that why we couldn't find her?
Right.
And where's the gun now?
My people found it in a construction dumpster about 2-3 blocks from the Port Charles Hotel. Gets better.
Gee, I can hardly wait to turn the page.
Yeah, this is Scorpio. Where's that report I'm waiting for? On the gun, what else? Jensen's got it? Well, where's... What? Well, find him, will you? I want that I want that report, and I want it soon.
I don't either. I've got to call Duke.
He'll be glad you're here.
When does the trial begin? That's good. I need a cup of coffee.
Opening arguments are today.
Today? I better get a move on. Can I use your phone?
Sure.
I have this number somewhere in here.
Oh, here. I have it in my book. Duke's probably still asleep.
Probably.
Hello?
Oh, Duke, it's Jake.
Jake? Where are you?
I'm here in Port Charles. I didn't have a chance to let you know I was coming.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, as long as you're here, that's the main thing. I don't need you, you know. Her trial is
I
starting.
know, today. Bobby told me. Do you still want me to represent her?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Who's representing her now?
Karen Kennedy.
I know her. She's good. We work together on the Bar Association Committee. I'll get in touch with her right away.
Is there anything I can do for you? Can I pick you up? Can I take you anywhere? How about, take you to see her?
No. Just sit tight. I want to get in touch with Karen first thing and look over her copy of the police report. I'll get what I need to know for now, anyway, at least until I see Anna.
When are you going to see Anna?
Well, not until it's time to go to trial, I guess.
You don't know how grateful I am. I know Anna will be, too. This will pick up her spirits. Thank you.
Let's hope we can do something. In the meantime, give her my best. I'll see you later.
Coffee's almost ready. I'll get
Oh,
it.
you didn't have to bother.
Oh, that's all right. I get it most mornings.
I remember when I used to make the... I'm sorry.
Could we not talk about any of that now?
Like you said, a lot has happened. I hope at some point we can sit down and talk about it.
If you want to take a shower, you can use Felicia's apartment.
Thanks. She won't mind.
She's not here.
How come?
It's a long story, too.
Well, we're going to court in style today. Someone around here's got a lot of pull. I wonder who. Good morning, Chief Devane. How do you like them bracelets? This way. Oh, front of the line, honey. What, don't we rig?
That's enough. You know, you ought to pray you get off. Nice rough for me in here, but it's nothing compared to what it's going to be for you.
I said knock it off.
About the gun. The one Cheryl got from her kidnappers, huh?
It's a mob piece.
Where's she?
Good, huh?
Oh, you sure?
The ballistics people ever run?
Yeah.
Look, when
I would like to know what you're doing.
What the hell are you doing here barging into my office, Lavery? Get out of here.
Excuse me, Sean. I came here for information, not for referee.
We're conducting official police business without your permission, Mr. Lavery.
Oh, I see. It isn't Anna official police business. Have you forgotten why you sit here and do nothing about it while she stands trial for something
I'll
she
look
did not
after
do?
her. Don't worry about
Oh,
it,
yeah,
all right?
the way you looked after it yesterday. Where the hell were you? You didn't even shop in court. What the hell were you doing?
You get out of my office right now. I don't care what you think. Go back to your office.
Well. Now, both of you knock this off, huh? Because it's doing nobody any good. Least of all Anna. Duke, just let Robert do his police work, huh? And you stop throwing your weight around, okay? For your information, everything else is under control. Robin is quite safe at home with Olin. And Jake Meyer at this moment is conferring with Karen Kennedy.
Oh, well, I'm glad someone told
Robert.
me that.
That's great news, Duke. Yes, it is. He called me early this morning from the airport. He just got off a plane.
Good. Good.
Yes, but also Scotty Baldwin is lining up a whole slew of witnesses to testify against Anna, and you happen to be one of them, sir. You're going to testify against my wife.
You get out of my office right now. Get out of my...
Duke, look, we were trying to work that out when you came in here. Okay. I'll leave that up to you. Talking to this one is like banging your head up against a bloody brick wall.
Officer Wells, are you there? Over.
Yes, sir.
Any sign of Miss Stansbury? Over.
No, sir, not a sign. But the minute I see her, I'll promise to let you know.
Thank you.
On the surface, it's pretty cut and dried. Anna's discovered by the police commissioner over the body of her arch rival with a smoking gun.
And in her own words yet.
And in his. No doubt Baldwin will call Robert to the stand.
Yeah, it's not fair for a scoundrel like Baldwin to get such a juicy case.
Where is it written that life is fair?
I agree with that.
Anna.
Jake. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh.
Did Duke tell you I was here?
I haven't seen him. He told me that you couldn't do this.
It's not important. Time is short. I'm here. Let's get to work, huh?
This is great. Thank you so much.
Karen, would you like to explain?
Why don't you?
All right. First of all, Karen and I know each other. We've worked together before. If you have no objections, we'd like to work as co-counsels.
Yeah, sure.
Good. All right. Let's start with your plea.
I can't plead not guilty through temporary insanity. It's not possible for me to do that.
I understand that's your position.
I respect everything that you're doing, and Karen as well, and I'm very grateful for it, but I just can't do that.
I understand. Okay. We know each other too well for me to object. I believe you know what you're doing.
I agree.
I just want the option to dissent if ever Karen and I feel that it becomes necessary, unless you feel that I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's not true.
Good. Now that that's settled. I've read the police report over several times. I'd like you to tell me in your own words exactly what happened after Olivia took the gun away from you.
Olivia pushed me outside the door.
Is it all ready to be?
Yes, it's all right.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Duke. Good.
Nice to see
Good
you.
to see you.
How are you doing?
I'm all right. I don't know who's here.
Lovely surprise. Hello. I have some bad news, unfortunately.
Is Robin all right?
Robin's fine.
Duke, I hate to rush you, but there really isn't a lot of time.
Well, you may have more time than you think. I called the hospital before I came over, and Olivia's not doing too well. She could go at any second.
That means they'll change the charge, won't they? To murder.
Come on, Tiffany, answer your phone. Oh, great. Machine. Hurry up, hurry up. Tiffany, it's Cheryl. Look, I didn't want to talk to your machine. I needed to talk to you. Call me as soon as you get in. I need to talk to you. It's important. I need to find out if you've heard anything from the courtroom. Call me.
Come in, Commissioner.
Scorpio here, over.
Miss Stansbury just made a call.
Who'd she call? Did you get a name, over?
Someone named Tiffany.
That's not much help. Over.
She wanted to know about the trial.
Yeah, well, sorry, Ross. No cigar. Tiffany's a sister. Over.
Well, maybe we'll have better luck next time.
Yeah. Stick with it. Out. Luck, the man says. Maybe we'll have more luck next time. We haven't had much luck to date. Nothing's working.
Including your brain. You got somebody sitting there tapping her phone, and she sits and chit-chats with her sister, and Anna sits in some jail cell twiddling her thumbs.
I told you I had a plan.
And you just told me that your plan is not working, so why don't you send somebody over there and bring her in, because she's already admitted she was on that balcony. She fired 2 shots trying to kill Olivia, so what the hell is taking you so long?
I can't prove that her bullets hit Olivia. I can't even prove that she fired into the room.
Oh, come on, Robert, I just can't buy this damn thing. I can't buy it at all. The bullet that supposedly went through Olivia was so badly damaged it cannot be connected ballistically to any gun whatsoever. And according to you, your ballistic guys are never wrong.
Cheryl wouldn't frame Anna.
Oh,
she wouldn't switch guns and replace Anna's and place it back in her room.
Oh, no, of course, she wouldn't. She wouldn't.
I'd like to think that I know the woman.
You love the woman!
It has nothing to do with
The hell it doesn't have anything to do with it. You know, this whole equation just doesn't figure for me.
There's one thing here that hasn't been factored in, and that is, although she denies it, there was somebody else on the balcony.
Whom, pray tell us?
Well, when I know that, you'll know it too. In the meantime, it stays in this office, and it doesn't leave here, all right?
And that is completely stupid!
Stupid or not, it's an order.
Look, I am not on your payroll, all right?
Good thing. Regardless, it's still an order.
Not to friends, it isn't an order. And that can break down a friendship. I'm also Anna's friend. And she's in trouble. Big trouble.
Can I sit with you guys?
Sure. I didn't expect to see this many people here.
Oh, please. I think everybody came just for the sideshow, you know? It's disgusting. You were supposed to decide for me. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. She's got to get away. It's just sick, then. It's actually sick.
Scotty Baldwin. Where do you want this, Mr. Baldwin? Okay, I'll put it right there. All right.
Here's Scotty Baldwin. Bring it down to me again.
I hope Jake rips him apart.
That stack of papers.
Evidence, I think.
Well, I'm sure that's what he's going to try to call it.
Scotty? Surprised to see me? Well, Jake. What's the matter? Get too hot down there in the jungle? Not at all. I can take a little heat. Matter of fact, it's starting to get a little warm around here. Funny. I don't feel it. You will.
All rise. Hear ye, hear ye. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge William T. Delaney presiding. Please be seated.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
What is it?
I'd like to present co-counsel for defense, Mr. Jake Meyer.
Jake, when did you get back? Good to see you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Does this mean you'll be haunting our halls once again?
Well, I'm taking one case at a time.
Well, I look forward to watching your work.
Thank you.
May we have the jury brought into the courtroom, please?
Remember what I said. Don't turn away. Just look at them.
You're a tough-looking group. Scare me.
I don't see compassionate one of the bunch.
Mr. Baldwin, are the people ready?
People are ready, Your Honor.
You care to make an opening statement?
Yes, sir, I do. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my name is Scott Baldwin. You will hear me ask a lot of questions to a lot of different people, but this will be the last time that we get to talk before the trial begins. As Your Honor said, I represent the people, all people, God-fearing, law-abiding people. Now, each and every one of you has been chosen for this solemn duty. Fortunately, it's not a difficult case because the evidence against Anna Devane Lavery is crystal clear. We will prove three things: that Anna Devane Lavery wanted Olivia St. John dead, threatened Olivia St. John many times, and shot Olivia St. John over and over again. We will now give you the facts. We will prove beyond any reasonable doubt that the defendant's fingerprints were on the gun, that ballistics confirms fired the shots in that room. An unregistered gun, I might add. We will also prove beyond any reasonable doubt that the defendant was holding the gun when Commissioner Scorpio came into the room after hearing the shots. We found Anna Lavery holding the gun over Olivia St. John's bloody body.
He's good.
Yes, he's very good. There's something else I must say. According to Dr. Monica Quartermain at General Hospital, the victim, Olivia St. John, is in a deep coma, hanging on by a thread, sustained only by life support machines. Now, if this thread should break, the charge will automatically be murder.
I despise him. Join the club.
There will be no guessing or supposing in this case. We will make it perfectly clear to you as an intelligent, sensitive men and women that I, representing the people, will present clear evidence of motive and method. Moreover, I will put a number of witnesses on the stand that will testify that they heard the defendant threaten to kill Olivia St. John many times. And then you will finally hear Commissioner Scorpio testify that he was present when Olivia St. John came out of the coma and named that woman, Anna Devane Lavery, as the person who shot Olivia St. John over and over again. Thank you.
I think he's about to make his opening statement.
Mr. Meyer and Miss Kennedy, do you wish to make an opening statement for the defense?
Your Honor,
Your Honor, I wonder if we could have a few minutes so that I might confer with my colleague.
We will all take a few minutes. The court will reconvene in 10 minutes.
All rise.
See you. Your kind of case, Jake. Another worthless cause.
I weren't a lady.
Save your energy for
I must say, Scotty Baldwin was effective.
Sure got to the jury.
Well, it was a very good performance. He was dignified. He was very professional, which is a far cry from his usual sleazy self.
Oh, he can turn it on when he wants to.
So can Jake.
Jake must be exhausted. Didn't you say it was a 10-hour flight? Came in?
He's a fighter, and he's a better man than Scotty Baldwin any time, and he's going to beat him.
This case is full of holes. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Use some coffee, actually.
We can send over some coffee.
Yes, we can. I have to talk to you.
It's all right, it's all right.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Listen, 10 minutes is not a long time. We need to make some
Jake,
decisions.
I really do have to talk to
In
you.
a minute, Sean. Now, granted, I'm very tired. We haven't had nearly enough time to prepare, but I want to make a statement, if it's all right with you. If for no other reason than to show the jury that we're in this to win.
Yeah, I've got no objection.
I think you should do whatever you think is best.
I can see your point.
All right, then. I'll take this time to take notes.
Jake, before you do that, can I see you for a second? Excuse us.
Jake, there are holes in this case. Robert and I are working on it. I want you to ask for a continuance.
What?
All we need is a couple more days.
For what, Sean? I need specifics.
I can't tell you right now. All I can say is there could be some important new evidence.
Sean, I can't give could be to the judge. I need concrete facts for a postponement. Anything short of that would be a wasted effort, and right now we can't afford a wasted breath.
Look, I do know some facts. I can't tell you right now. Robert's put a lid on all this information.
What information are you talking about, John?
Robert's working on some new leads.
Well, I'm sure you can tell us, or he can. I mean, we have a right to know.
Well, I can't tell you, all right? Not now. Jake, call Robert. Ask him. Talk to him.
We're reconvening, conference.
Thank you.
Sorry, Sean. So much for notes.
I won't call Robert for the information. I'll go get it from him face to face. If I have to do it in the process, I'll strangle him.
Come on, dude. Now, don't do that. The second thought, why not? Why not?
Okay, this is what you're looking for?
Ballistics?
Yep. They said to tell you... No, never mind. You don't want to know what they said.
Did you read this?
Yeah. 3 shots were fired.
The first shot that out of a gun must have hit that Carter person, Dugan.
Yeah. The other 2 were probably fired on the balcony outside Olivia's hotel suite. And that empty shell casing we found, that came from Miss Stansberry's gun, and that was the same caliber as the gun you found Anna's hand.
So, 3 shots fired. 1 hit Dugan, 1 went wild, 1 could have hit Olivia. What prints did we lift off the gun?
Well, most of them were obliterated, but there were a couple. One of them belonged to that guy, of course, the Dugan guy. The other one matched up with one we found, a partial one we found on the balcony. We'll know what one that is as soon as I give them a little more time.
We don't have time.
They gotta have some time.
Come in.
It's just a partial... Oh. Here you go. You'll know whose fingerprint it is just as soon as you read that.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea?
Yeah.
Well, I sure as hell didn't.
This stays confidential. Just between the 2 of us, all right?
Yeah, of course, but... How the hell is this possible?
You know the answer to that when and if my plan with Cheryl works.
Mr. Meyer, if you please.
What's the matter with him? His mind is on what he's going to say. He's exhausted.
Mr. Meyer?
You want me to make the statement?
No, I'm all right. Excuse me, Your Honor. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. Been on a plane all night. But, no amount of fatigue would dull the respect and admiration I have for this defendant. What should I say first about Anna Devane Lavery? She's a woman I've known for many years. She's a lady and a mother, besides being a woman of character who has served the people of this community with dedication and distinction. She is all this and more. But right now, she's a woman in a maze of unfortunate circumstances. Yes, she was tempted to take revenge on the one person who destroyed her most precious possession, her unborn child.
Hello?
It's me.
Oh, thank God. I have to see you.
Well, I can't come there.
Then where can I meet you? It's important.
Pier 6, the docks.
I'll be there.
Come in, Commissioner.
Scorpio here, over.
I just intercepted a call.
Hang on a second.
Okay, go ahead, over.
She's meeting a man on Pier 6 within the hour.
Pier 6. Got it. Thank you.
What? She just got a call from someone, name not mentioned. They're going to meet. She's to walk along the docks towards Pier 6. Get a team ready. This could be it, all right?
You got it.
Move it. Oh, not now.
You have new evidence. I'd like to know what it is.
Listen, I've only got one thing to say to you.
Now, you listen to me. You're protecting somebody. Who is it? At Anna's expense, you're protecting somebody. I'd like to know who it is. Tell me who you're protecting.
I would never do anything to compromise your wife.
Now, what are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything either.
You've got new evidence? I want to know what it is.
Listen, I don't have to tell you anything.
Why don't you
Get
try?
out of my way. We'll discuss this later.
That's
all right?
not good enough.
Your choice.
What? Great. It's not a bloody thing I can do, isn't it?
That's right. Now get out of here.
As I was saying,
What was he saying?
you have heard that the evidence gathered by the people will prove Anna Devane Lavery guilty. I tell you it will prove just the opposite. It will show you, among other things, what caused Anna Devane's miscarriage. You will see that it is nothing less than an attempt by the so-called victim, Olivia St. John, to kill Anna's husband. Mr. Baldwin will no doubt spell out all this to you in an attempt to establish a motive, so I won't go into this now. I'll just say that the defense will prove beyond a reasonable doubt, as my worthy opponent is so fond of saying, that the state's case will not prove Anna Devane's guilt, but will prove her innocence. She believes, as I do, that you're entitled to hear her story from her own lips. And because she's innocent, she will take whatever the shrewd and clever Mr. Baldwin will throw at her on cross-examination. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I object. I withdraw the word shrewd and clever. The defense will demonstrate that there is more than just a reasonable doubt as to Anna Devane's guilt, but an overwhelming doubt. I'm not going to show this by any fancy lawyer's tricks, because quite simply, Anna Devane Lavery did not shoot Olivia St. John. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is dismissed until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
All rise.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Only for a minute.
When he got it, he ran to it.
Counselor! Slip of the tongue. I didn't mean to say shrewd and clever. You're neither.
You were wonderful.
Excellent, sir.
You had us worried there for a minute.
I had me worried there for a minute.
I think I've been very well.
Well, I'd call it a draw, actually.
Oh,
Olivia St. John, there was very little real evidence in favor of your defendant,
I don't remember saying that.
Do you have any facts, sir, or are you basing your case on thin air?
Look, I have no time for stupid questions. Stick around.
No comment, ladies and gentlemen, no comment. I want you to talk to Robert, right?
And what'd you think?
I think you did a good job. And I'm glad you're here, for Anna's sake.
Thanks. We'll talk.
Jake.
Okay, we're all set. Sam, too.
Good.
Any more phone calls by or two, Cheryl?
No.
All right.
Let's go.
Commissioner Scorpio's office. Oh, no, you just missed him, Mr. White. Can I take a message? All right.
All right. Got it.
Cheryl, peace.
Trial, Assistant DA won the first round.
Is it true that Jake Meyer was brought in to add a little razzle-dazzle?
How about having Anna stay temporary insanity? Temporary insanity.
Someone has all the facts, and Myers is just on his own reputation.
You know, on behalf of the criminal justice system, I want to thank the media for trying this case on its own, thereby saving the court's time and the taxpayers' money.
Come on, Donald, we're just repeating the conventional wisdom.
It may be conventional, but it certainly isn't wise.
Well, why not? So enlighten us then. Go ahead.
We're just trying to get a
I
story.
have every confidence that Mrs. Lavery will be cleared.
Well, you care to offer any evidence to support
I'll
your
leave
claim?
that to the defense. Officer, would you please keep this mob away? We have to call the commissioner. Thank you.
All right, so adjourn. Everybody, let's clear the hall. Let's go. Myers, can we get a day to go? Come on, everybody.
Three-ring circus out there. Don't let me interrupt.
Oh, no, we were just commiserating.
I was just telling Anna how absolutely maddening it can be to sit through opening statements.
Yeah, I felt really helpless, not bad.
Go have your day.
Good. Listen, Jake and Karen will see that you go free.
Good.
I got permission for you to stay here, at least until the piranhas out in the hall search for other prey.
I don't want to face them, obviously. Do you know where Duke went? I mean, when he was in here, he was talking to Sean. He kind of looked a little concerned. Do you know where he went?
No. Sean said something about Robert having a new lead. I called Robert's office. He had already left. I'll see what I can find out.
Why would he look so grim if it's a new lead?
Maybe he's just worried. Maybe the two of them are working together.
I doubt it.
Well, we'll figure all this out later. I got a ton of things to do. I'll talk to you later.
Jake, do you know where you're going to stay while you're in town?
No, not yet.
There's plenty of room at the Brownstone.
No, well, we'll work all this out later, okay? Anna?
Yes.
Hang tough. Only just a minute fight.
All right.
What the hell was that all about?
Scorpio and Lewis took off like there was a house
Or a
on fire.
case heating up without a word to us.
As usual.
If both the commissioner and the police chief are in on this deal, you can bet this is page 1 material.
Yeah, what we need around here is more informed sources.
Yeah, we like to talk.
Yeah.
Lavery!
No comment. No
Lavery!
Where was Lewis and Lavery?
What's going on?
Lavery, has there been a break in your wife's case?
Yeah, I hope so, yeah.
Have you found any new suspects?
Why don't you go ask Scorpio? I'll be anxious to hear what he says as much as you are.
Now, wait a minute.
Sam and our backup. They should have left right after we did. Let me go check on them.
No gunfire. Make sure everybody understands that, okay?
Only self-defense.
These two are no good to me dead. I want Cheryl and her accomplice alive.
It's an emergency. It's not kosher meeting out in the open like this.
I told Robert.
Everything?
He knows that I was on the balcony, and he knows that I fired 2 shots.
Why? Why couldn't you trust me? After the 1,000 times I explained it to you, why did you have to blow it off because you were
Can't let
hysterical?
Anna go to prison.
Well, now she will. Or you might go in her place.
No.
Honey, you've as much as admitted to the police commissioner that you shot him.
I was right to trust Robert. He believes that I'm innocent.
How do you know?
He told me.
Great. I suppose he's going to give me the same benefit of the doubt.
You don't need the benefit of the doubt.
How do you know?
Because I didn't tell him about you. I told you I wouldn't. He doesn't know you were on the balcony. He doesn't even know you're alive.
Okay. I'm not going to let you go through this alone.
You don't have any choice. I have already confessed. Now just go and take care of yourself.
Forget it. Think again. I'm not going
Julian,
anywhere.
please, get out of here. I can't stand to see you mixed up in this.
I'm mixed up in it.
But you and I are the only ones that know that, and I intend to keep it that way. Now get out of town before Robert finds out. It's only a matter of time. You can't do anything for me, so save yourself.
Telling me the commissioner is gone is not good enough. I have to know where he went.
I just can't tell you that, Sean. I don't know.
Can't or won't?
I really don't know where the commissioner went.
All right. Did he leave a message for me? Anything?
I think you know I'd help you in any way I possibly can. Wait a minute, hold on a second. I think you may have found something here.
What is it?
Well, it's a note that I found on the commissioner's desk. It says,
Cheryl, an accomplice, Pier 6. I don't know if that's what we're looking for, but
I think it's a best shot.
That has to be it. Thanks.
Hi, honey. I just checked my messages. Cheryl called. She sounded very upset as usual, which is...
I can't blame her.
What? Do you know why she's upset? Sean, you know why she's upset? Come on, tell me. You know...
Well, I am breaking every rule in the book, not to mention a friend's confidence by telling you this, but I think you have every right to know. And it's better that you hear it from me instead of from some police report.
Police report? What are you talking about?
Cheryl confessed to trying to kill Olivia. She had a talk with Robert. I read his notes on that conversation. She admitted to being out on the balcony with a gun the night Olivia was shot. She claimed she fired twice. No, honey, I'm only telling you what she said.
I don't believe what you... but that doesn't make any sense. There has to be an explanation for this. You know she's not going to shoot.
Robert agrees with you. He feels that someone else is involved.
Who?
Someone that Cheryl is obviously protecting. Presumably it will be murder.
Well, Cheryl's protecting a murderer over animals?
Honey, just take it easy. I mean, you're getting upset. It's not that
Of course I'm upset. What are you talking about? We're talking about my sister confesses to something that I don't think she did. Of course she wouldn't.
The only thing we can do right now with this is let it ride. Let it ride
Well, I'm
itself.
calling Robert. I'm going to find out what in the world...
Honey. Robert is not letting us out. He's following up on his hunch. Hopefully we'll have some answers soon.
Yeah, well, I hope we do.
You think you'd be okay by yourself for a while?
Oh, where are you going?
I want to go over to headquarters, see if I can find out anything else. No, look, if you need...
No, you go. You go find out whatever you can, and then let me know the minute you hear anything. Get this thing straightened out right now.
I will. You're
Okay.
first, okay?
Okay.
I promise.
Listen, I don't want to argue about it anymore. I'm not going to let you do this alone. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going with you.
I'm staying here.
Well, so am I.
Julian, you don't have to do this.
Yes, I do.
We get ourselves into this mess.
That doesn't really matter now. What are we going to do to get out of it?
I don't know.
Listen. Just listen to me. We can be gone. We can leave now. In 2 hours, we can be on a plane going west. Don't make me talk a lot of gook to you. We can have the life we wanted. We can make it work. Just trust me.
Sorry, we got held up, but the traffic was really bad. We didn't want to turn the sirens on because we scare them off.
We got officers posted all over the area.
Do I understand not to shoot?
Hey, you know the drill.
All the exits covered.
Yeah, except the harbor. These two are so desperate they're going to swim for it, they won't go too far.
And what are we waiting for?
It's your move. Whenever you're ready.
Cheryl, I want to... No! No! Hey! No! Oh, no! Cover all those exits! Keep all these people people back.
What happened? Listen, we'll discuss.
Who's that with Cheryl?
This is police business. But
Why didn't you arrest her under a complaint?
Lewis, arrest this fool, will you? Sam, come
Hey,
here.
listen, I made this my business now. You're not sending my wife to the other...
Listen, APB that right away on Julian, Jerome, and Cheryl. All right, immediately. Very much so. I'm convinced he was the one on the balcony. Now listen, I'm convinced he is our boy. Now move it, will you?
Anna's off the hook then?
Maybe.
I wonder what it's like out there now. You know, I know you want to go home.
I don't mind staying.
No, really. You don't have to stay on my behalf. Please. I mean it.
I do have things to take care of. Why don't I see what the situation is outside? It's empty except for the sill.
Why is Tiffany still here?
I don't know, but if you don't have anything else, I'd just...
Yeah, okay. Thanks for everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Anna, keep your spirits up. It's not over.
Hi, Tiffany. Oh, hi, Anna. I was just thinking about you.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Can she come in? She's a friend of mine. Is that all right?
All right, just for a few minutes.
Oh, well, I was thinking about really... I've got to go. I've got some things I need to do. Oh, you did? I'd like to hear about someone else's problems for a change.
Okay, just a minute. I'll have to check your handbag here. All right, thank you.
I hope this isn't all about me, is it? Oh, you got enough to worry about. Don't just forget about me, okay? No. You're a good friend. You and Cheryl have been very good to me. And you've gone through a lot because of this court case. Postponed your wedding, and now Cheryl doesn't see Robert at all, I'm sure. Oh, Anna, I don't know. What's the matter? I'd like to help if I can. What is it?
Well, I really need to tell somebody, and you're going to find out, and Cheryl has confessed.
What?
Yeah, well, I just spoke to Sean. Apparently, she admitted to Robert that she was out on the balcony the night that Olivia was shot, and she said she fired at her twice.
Cheryl? Yeah. Cheryl shot Olivia. And then she set me up?
I know. I don't... according to Sean, Robert doesn't think that she even shot her. He thinks that she's just like, I don't know, like covering for somebody else.
Who?
Well, I don't know who. I mean, it's hard for me to even think that she's even involved in something like this.
Well, why wasn't I told about this? Does Robert know about this? Or doesn't he think I'd like to know? Where's Cheryl now?
You know, I really shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come in here. I knew I shouldn't. Forget that I said anything. Okay, just forget.
Forget there's evidence clearing me and that nobody bothered to tell me?
Please, Anna, please. I would give anything. I would give anything to see you freed. But I didn't want to see my sister go to prison for anything. I just hope the whole thing's a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The APB is out, Commissioner.
Jerome must have had a car stashed someplace for a quick getaway.
No sign anywhere on the docks?
Not a trace.
All right, let's do the usual. Bus stations, airports, train stations. Anyone remotely resembling these people is to be picked up, all right?
Yes, sir.
One of them was hit. You better check the hospitals. They may decide to seek some medical care. Off you go.
Okay.
Robert, look, I know this thing is eating you up.
Forget it,
Lois. Take it over, I will.
Forget it. Whatever happened in the past is over. She's a fugitive now. It's my job to bring her in, and I will. You find her and her boyfriend, and you find them tonight.
Be safe here. car's way up in the woods. Nobody's going to see it. Okay. Calm down now. Easy.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
I'm going to stay here and get this thing cleaned up.
Julian, we can't hide here forever. We should have stayed on the pier. What is Robert gonna think?
I'm really not worried about him right now. Okay. I'm going to look at him.
Oh!
All right, okay. Listen. It's a lot better than I thought. You didn't take the bullet. It just grazed you. This is going to be fine. I got some towels and antiseptic. We'll get it cleaned up, put a bandage on it, and it'll be fine, all right? It's going to hurt like hell. Okay. Just try and relax, all right? Here. Put your leg down. All right, I'm going to go get the stuff. Try and relax. Nobody can hurt us here, as long as we stick together.
Can you get me the Port Charles Police Department? I need to speak to the Port Charles Police Department.
What are you doing? Where are you? Are you out of your mind or what? What are we trying to do?
I'm calling Robert!
Why?
For help!
What kind of help? Get over here. What, more help like he gave you on the pier, huh? Get over here.
It was a mistake!
It was not a mistake! The mistake was yours, trusting him in the first place.
No, it wasn't.
Honey, I never believed a word you said.
Yes, he did.
What, do you think the cops were down on the dock doing target practice?
It was a coincidence.
It was a setup! A set-up. You ever heard of that?
Robert believes that I'm innocent.
What do you think he's going to tell you? What do you think he's going to tell you if he's going to use you?
He wouldn't have let me go if he thought I was lying.
Of course he would. If he knew you were going to lead him directly to me, and you did. The man's not stupid. He knows what he's doing. He's one step ahead of us the whole time. All he needed was for you to lead him to me.
Robert's just trying to find out the truth.
You're not! He's trying to get his ex-wife off. How many times do I have to spell that out for you? He hasn't figured out whose gun shot Olivia. And the trial's on, baby, so it's time to pick a suspect. He's going to get the woman off. If he has to frame you and me to do that, I promise you he will. Oh, God. Look. This isn't very pretty. And I know you're angry. But you gotta face this. The guy doesn't give a damn about you, or he wouldn't have done this. Now, just please think about it. Think about it a second. Before you go trusting us into a worse mess than we're already in. Please, honey.
I see. Southside too? All right, stay on it. They may still show up. Nothing. Nobody fitting either description has been admitted to any of the local hospitals.
Well, Cheryl or Julian were hit. Maybe both. I don't know. Perhaps they're taking care of the wound themselves.
Sure, they're probably afraid of being spotted at a hospital.
Either that or maybe the wound wasn't bad enough. Or maybe it was so bad that they'd rather die rather than be discovered. What's happening with the Jerome people? The house?
Well, I dispatched a surveillance team there immediately after Cheryl and Julian bolted. So far, we've come up with nothing.
Beef up all patrols. I want every available man on that job. Plus, every minute that goes by, they may be deeper in hiding. Get on it.
All right. I'll be out of communication. I'll make a phone call.
So, how we doing?
How we doing? You heard? Not a trace.
No, I'm not talking about the investigation. I'm talking about my old friend. How's he holding up?
Oh, your old friend's a gilt-edged fool.
That's why they put racers on pencils, old buddy.
Could I have been so blasted gullible?
Come on, love can do that to you.
Not me, I'm a cop. Things like that just don't happen.
Hey, don't confuse what you do for a living with the way you feel. They don't compare.
She's been conning me. She's been conning me for weeks. God knows how long.
And you still don't believe that she shot Olivia or set out, do you?
No. Well, I believe that she's lied to me repeatedly about her feelings. But she also withheld information that could have cleared Anna.
But that's not all of it, is it?
No. Yeah. I guess the thing that's really sticking in my craw here is the fact she did all this just to protect the Jerome kid. Scorpio. What? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, tell her I'll be there soon.
All right, what now?
I don't know. It wouldn't take Anna long to hear about all of this.
Ooh, she wants an explanation, huh?
Yeah.
I certainly don't envy you that conversation.
What's one more?
Hey, come on. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe Cheryl and Julian will surface before you have to face her.
Well, they better do it soon. The one bright spot about all of this is that Duke doesn't know who she was meeting out there in the pier. I mean, if he ever finds out it was Julian, well, let's face it, this whole case is a big enough mess as it is.
Boss, am I glad to see you. Listen, what's going on? Boss, what's going on around here?
What do you mean?
There's cops all over the penthouses. Is Cheryl in trouble or what?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, boss. This is serious.
It's about time somebody got serious, don't you think?
But listen, boss, you want my opinion?
No, I don't want your...
I'm going to give it to you anyway. Listen to me, boss, please. If there's a problem, let Scorpio handle it, okay?
Here's the problem.
That's not for him, is it?
My wife is about to go to prison for a crime she didn't commit. I stood by and done nothing. This time I acted. If Robert Scorpio can't save Anna, I certainly can.
Boss, wait a minute. Boss, let's talk about it.
Is it coming?
Well, I think it was more like an order than a request.
Are you surprised?
Well, frankly, nothing surprises me about your case anymore.
Is this my case? Or is it somebody else's?
How much do you know?
I don't know anything. I just happened to speak to Tiffany. She's spoken to Sean. Sean spoke to you. So I got this fourth hand.
Who's counting?
Me. Me. Don't you think I'd want this first hand, seeing as it's my neck on the line?
That may be about to change quite soon.
Cheryl's confession means that I'm cleared.
Not yet, but we're getting there.
She says she fired 2 shots from the balcony. Is that right?
Yeah. She's protecting someone, Anna. She wouldn't admit that, but I can tell.
Who?
She wouldn't say.
But you know. Well, I would like to know whose crime I'm paying for right now.
Her companion on the balcony that evening was Julian Jerome. What? He's alive, Anna. He's involved in this up to his neck.
How can he be alive? He's alive?
I haven't had the chance to interrogate him yet.
But you think he shot Olivia?
Well, I'm as convinced as I can be without hard evidence.
But you think he shot her? Well, what the hell am I doing still in here, then?
That's a long story.
Oh, please bore me. I mean, I think I've got the time, haven't I? Do you have the other two in custody?
Not at the moment.
What are you waiting for?
We had, Cheryl.
Oh, you lost her? Robert? But why do I get the feeling that suddenly my life is coming to an end and you just don't have the guts to tell me?
I had a plan. It didn't quite work out.
Really? What happened?
Well, I let Cheryl go. At least that's what I wanted her to think. Put a tail on her, figuring that she'd lead us straight to the Jerome kid. All right. That part worked out quite well.
So they met, did they?
On the docks early this evening.
But you didn't get them?
No.
Why?
Because your busybody husband plunged into the trap that we'd set and sprung it. Now, if he'd kept his bid out, we would have had them both in custody by now.
The Rome wasn't built in one day.
I don't want to settle down, sweetheart. I feel strong.
But why do you have to overdo it? That's not wise.
So what if I wind up in the hospital? It beats prison, huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Trouble, boss.
So what else is no good?
This is big time.
What is it?
The police have surrounded the grounds. There's cop cars all over the place. What's going on?
Tell the fine now.
Maybe I can explain. Don't make one move. Don't give me the excuse I need.
All right, Phil. It's good to see you, Duke. Although I can't say I'm very fond of the calling card you got in your hand.
I'll ram it down your bloody throat if you don't cooperate.
Hey, kiddo, I'm all yours.
Okay, send the playmates outside. Send them for milk and cookies. Tell them not to make one false move, because believe me, old man, you'll be the first one to hit the ground.
All right, you go on.
No, I'm not going to...
Get out! You go on now. Duke isn't going to hurt me.
Go on.
Now, where were we?
You're going about quite nicely. Don't do anything to spoil your progress.
Hey, kiddo, what's making you so upset?
Guess.
I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay, I'll tell you. Stop me if you've heard it before. My wife and I have been to hell and back in the past year. She almost died. Our unborn child didn't even get a chance to see this world. It's all because of your son.
Because of Julian. How can you hold him responsible for your troubles? Duke, he's been dead for nearly a year.
And he won't mind if I pay him back for all the mess he's caused me and my family.
Duke, you're not making sense.
What do you say the act, old man? Julian's alive. I know it, you know. The only thing I don't know is where he is. Now you're going to tell me now.